For years, I would not tell my friends. It's only recently that I talk about it because now I see it for what it was, something that should not have happened, something that was not legitimate. But for many years, I didn't know that, so I was ashamed and I kept it to myself. I got a really low score on the SAT. Are we ready to do this?
We're ready.
It brings about so many painful memories. So you're just silent about it. You wouldn't say, how old are you? How much do you weigh? You don't say, what did you get on your SAT? And if you got a 1600, like my son did, you don't brag about it. It's just not considered polite.
Did you just brag about your son?
I did. I have to admit, I mean, it was a thrill, especially since I was on the other end of the spectrum. I don't remember where the place was other than it was in Scranton, Pennsylvania, but I remember my feeling of panic as I looked at this test, and it was the type of test that I had never taken, the kinds of questions I had never been asked. So I just raced through it, answering willy-nilly, answering at random. My next memory is the teacher handed out all these scores in class. This was a public thing. And I can remember being profoundly embarrassed because I had gotten the lowest possible score, I think in the 600s. So I thought, I'm not intelligent. I was the poor kid, the working class kid without educated parents. So we knew nothing about the test. I just took it cold. And I had teachers who thought I was intelligent. And I entered an essay contest in my senior year, and I won first place for the whole city of Scranton. If I could say something to people, I'd want to say, look at me, I got a really low score on the SAT. But it really meant nothing because I did well in college, got a master's in teaching reading, and I wrote a book. Don't let one test define you. Even though it's, I think it has done a lot of damage. I think the SAT does a good job of finding those kids who maybe didn't do well in school, but they're very intelligent. So I think that's important. I wrote a letter to the editor after reading an article about the SAT and how it will no longer be required for admission to most of our universities. I'm glad to know that I might live to see the demise of the SAT as a requirement for college admission, a test that traumatized me and so many other low-income kids. We've known for many years that rich kids tend to do better on the SAT than poor kids. Do we really need a test to tell us that? And that's the letter I sent to the LA Times.